What's up, YouTube? We have a September 17th through September 22nd edition of MoTown Mail. Old due today. Obviously, MoTown Cacti no longer with us, so it's kind of blank. But a lot of blind trades, so that's the reason we went with this view this time around. First off, I'll go with the non-blind trade stuff. Pickups of the week. Excuse me. First off, TTM success from Ed Ott. This took about 4 or 5 months to get these 3 cards back. He's usually pretty quick, so I just thought these got lost in the mail. But to my surprise, they came back. Nicely signed. 3-3 from Ed Ott. So, got those. Let's see, we'll go with this one next. He did pretty decent last year, and he's going to have a bigger role in the Bulls offense next year. Jimmy Butler. From Hoops, certified rookie auto, numbered. I guess not numbered. I thought that was numbered. I guess not. But cool card from Mr. Jimmy Butler, the former Marquette Golden Eagle. Next, kind of an interesting piece. Rodney King, the construction worker that was beat up by the LA PD back in the early 90s that ended up causing the LA riots. Passed away, I think, last year. Had a troubled life, but it's an interesting card. Had some extra PayPal, so I decided to pick that up. Didn't need it, but thought it was kind of nifty, so picked that up. Rodney King. Why can't we all just get along? Next, a couple of pickups for the 90s score set. First off, Wally Joyner, signing gold, so it's a little bit hard to see, but still nice to get a Wally Joyner for the 90s score set. I have less than 200 to go, so I have over 500 of them done. Here's a nice one that I got, Junior Felix on a 90 score. Got that from Translator Dude, who always does private signings in the Dominican. So that turned out good, and he had, I think, cheap, like 50 cents extra for each additional card, so I picked this up for like $1. Luis Vizcaino on a OPC card in his Cubs uniform, so kind of a tough signer, so I got that pretty cheap. Didn't need it, but whatever. Alright, next are blind trades. So, if you don't like blind trades, turn it off. You're not going to miss anything. First off, this was with Michael And over on sportscollectors.net. Always a real trustworthy fella. 50 for 50, so quite a few. I'm hoping to get all this done in one video. Gason Agazviva, probably botched that. John Bakanov, Josh Butler, Terry Clark, Matt Klein, Darnell Coles, Neil Kotz, Chuck Krim, Greg Dobbs, Jacob Elmore, Jeff Frazier, Steve Garrison, Gary Glover, Greg Golson, Edgar Gonzalez, Doug Henry, Diori Hernandez, Francisco Hernandez, Thomas Hatovi, Jay Jackson, Jeremy Jeffers, Blake Johnson, Brandon Kinsler, Ryan Lamar. That was that, and package 2 from him. Jake Lennerman, Corey Lebke, and that's not a real strong signature. It's about the worst 20 cent, or that is the worst 20 cent. Mike McDougal, Matt Macri, Matt McGill, Jan Marinez, Chris Marrero, J.D. Martin, Fernando Martinez, Octavio Martinez, Mike Mason, Matt McBride, Joe McEwing, Aaron Miller, Don Money, Luke Montz, Brian Moran, Oswaldo Navarro, Jimmy Paredes, Ryan Patterson, Sergio Perez, Dustin Richardson, Amari Rivas, Mike Rivera, Derek Robinson, and Fernando Rodriguez. So some nice quality ones in there. From, his name's Chris. Screen name is Michael And on sportscollectors.net. Next blind trade I did was with, forgot his, like SCDFF or something. Anyway, very happy with this trade. He sent high quality signatures. I'm going to have to fly through these. I got 2 minutes left. Or 2.5. All right. Got Aaron Bates, Ronald Bermudez, Jerry Brown, Alex Burnett, Joel Carreno, Matt Carson, Anthony Carter, Jose Constanza, Jarrett Cunningham, Eric Davis, Sam Deduno, Matt Dendecker, Jason Donald, Eduardo Escobar, Cole Figueroa, Jesus Flores, Eric Fryer, Armando Gabino, Jim Gallagher, Zach Gentili, I thought it was Gentile, it's Gentili, Greg Golson, Jason Grilly, Matt Haag, Justin Hampson, Matt Harvey. It's a little bit bubbled, but it's Matt Harvey, so I was cool with it. So there is one of two from Don. And here's the second half he sent. Liam Hendricks, John Hester, Steve Holm, Josh Judy, Eric Kratz, Chris Marrero, Fernando Martinez, Sharon Martis, Uneski Maya, Dan McCutcheon, Andrew Miller, Brandon Moss, CJ Nikowski, Pete Orr, Jason Pretty, JC Ramirez, Wilkin Ramirez, Armando Rodriguez, Chris Schwinden, Jordan Smith, Brandon Snyder, Ryan Strebe, Stephen Vogt, Adam Warren, and Jeremy Williams. So that was from him. And last blind, oh god, I have 2 more blind trades I'm not going to get through here. This one's from Lamar, The Rock. He sent me older stuff, which I requested. Brett Arnsberg, Sal Bando, Mike Bilecki, Tom Bolton, Sean Bosky, Chris Carpenter, Stu Clyburn, Jim Colborn, Luis Gomez, a little bit hard to see, but Don Gordon, Richie Hebner, Bert Hooten, Art Howe, Jay Howell, Kent Howell, Kevin Kozlowski, he can include that for free because it's bubbled, John Mitchell, Greg Olson, Dave Patterson, Rob Piccolo, Steve Rogers, Roy Smith, Zane Smith, Corey Snyder, Jim Sundberg, Tom Troublehorn, Gary Wayne, and Steve Wilson. So another great trade from Lamar. Got 40 seconds left. I think I'm going to make it. This is the trade I wasn't real happy with, but because a lot of the signatures are pretty weak. Seth Bynum, Eduardo Escobar, Matt Carson, looks like crap. Diola Segura, looks like crap. Jack Cust, can't even see it. Colin Curtis, Francisco Cervelli, Alex Presley, can't see it. Ramon Ortiz, hard to see. Eric Kratz, streaky. Anthony Simas, streaky. Reed Brignick, Lance Sawadsky, Chris Marrero, Jeff Branson, Logan Kensing, Mark Tian. Okay, I'm running out of time. You can read it. Tony Sanchez, Matt Haag, Evan Meek, Chase Darno, Jared Tolles, Wilkin Ramirez, Zach Dukes, Doug Slayton.